Have you ever just looked at your dog and thought, man, I wish I knew what was going on in that little head? Well, it turns out they actually have a secret language, and today we're going to learn how to decode it.
Right? I mean, who hasn't? You look at your pup, they give you that look with those big, soulful eyes, and you just wish you could peek inside that furry brain for just a minute.
Well, here's the secret. They are talking all the time. The real trick isn't getting them to talk. It's learning how to speak their language. Okay, so from the tip of their nose all the way to the end of their tail, your dog is just a constant stream of information. And understanding their body language, it's not just about knowing if they're happy or sad, it's really the key to understanding their entire world.
You know, a dog's emotional state can flip on a dime. One minute, you've got this joyful, carefree pup, and the next, a dog who is clearly stressed out or scared. The signs are all there, but they can be pretty subtle. So what exactly are we looking for here?
Well, the happy signs are usually pretty easy to spot, right? The full-body tail wag, a totally relaxed posture, or that classic play bow where they're inviting you to come have some fun. But the anxious signals, now those can be a lot quieter. We're talking about things like ears pinned back, a body that's kind of low to the ground, or even something as simple as a yawn. And yeah, we're definitely going to come back to that one.
And this is a perfect example of why context is everything. When a dog rolls over, our first thought is belly rub, right? But it can also be a sign of appeasement. It's kind of their way of saying, hey, I'm not a threat. Or it can be the ultimate show of trust.
Now, these are the signals you really need to watch for. The raised hackles, the hair on their back standing up, ears locked forward, a tail that's straight up and totally stiff. Their whole body just gets tense and leans forward. When you see this, your dog is telling you they are laser focused on something they see as a potential threat, and it's time for you to be aware of your surroundings too.
All right, so remember I mentioned yawning? This one trips up a lot of people. While sure, a yawn can mean a dog is tired, very often it's what we call a displacement behavior. It's basically their way of trying to relieve anxiety or stress when they're in an uncomfortable situation. So next time you see a big yawn, take a look around and check the context.
So understanding all these signals is crucial for any dog, but when you have a puppy, it is an absolute game changer. Their first few months are this incredibly high-stakes period where everything is just amplified. Let's dig into why that is.
And let's be honest, it's so easy to remember the cute floppy ears and kind of forget about the challenges like, house training and chewing, everything. This quote from the SFSPCA really hits home. Raising a puppy is a huge amount of work.
So what does this number mean? 13? Well, get this. In just one single year, a puppy reaches the same maturity level that it takes a human 13 years to get to. I mean, that's just an incredible rate of development, and it means we have to act fast.
And that's exactly why those first 4 months are called the critical socialization window. During this time, a puppy's brain is an absolute sponge. Every single new sight, sound, person, and animal they meet, whether it's good or bad, is shaping the dog they're going to become for the rest of their life.
Okay, so you're finally bringing that new puppy home. It can feel super overwhelming, I get it. But if you have a clear plan, you can make that first day a huge success for everyone. That first hour really sets the tone. So first thing, the second you get home, take them to their bathroom spot. Second, give them a quick tour of the house on leash so they can get their bearings. And third, and this one's a big one, give them a chew toy in their playpen and leave them alone for a few minutes. This starts teaching them right away that being alone is safe and totally normal.
Now, this next part is going to be tough, I'm not going to lie, but it is so important. When that puppy starts to cry, your first instinct is to rush right back in. You have to fight that urge. If you just wait for a few seconds of quiet before you go back to them, you teach them that silence, not whining, is what brings you back. It's such a small change, but trust me, it makes a massive difference.
And throughout that whole first day, you're just establishing that routine. You want to practice these short little absences, even when you're still home, from just 30 seconds to a few minutes. Then just follow a simple cycle, a short play session, then a bathroom break, then back to their own space to chill out. And then comes bedtime. That first night, it can be a doozy. After one last trip outside, put them in their crate with something safe to chew on. They are probably going to cry. It's totally normal. And as hard as it is, you just can't give in. They will eventually settle down and learn how to sleep on their own.
So, getting through that first day is a huge win, but it's really just the beginning, The real goal here is to build a solid foundation for a happy, well-adjusted dog for life. And that requires kind of a two-pronged approach. Your dog needs body workouts, things like puppy socials and training classes, to burn off all that physical energy, but they also need mind workouts, like brain teaser toys, obedience training, and frozen Kongs to keep their brain busy and engaged.
And this, right here, is the magic formula. A puppy that's had enough physical and mental exercise is a happy puppy. They're way less likely to get into trouble, with destructive chewing or nuisance barking, and they handle being left alone so much better.
Which brings us right back to where we started. All of this, the training, the exercise, the routines, it's all built on a foundation of communication. When you learn to speak their language, you build this incredible connection that really goes way beyond just owner and pet.
So, take a look at your dog right now. Seriously, what are their ears doing? What about their tail? Their posture? They are talking to you, and now you're better equipped than ever to hear what they have to say.